he sets down the fucking gold medal. It says, use this as your ball mark.
I go, you're carrying it off the green if you make it. You made it, and I said, I'll see you on hole 2 with it. I don't want to see it before then. You could have gone anywhere with it.
Yes.
The old white-haired dude came through. Way to go, Keefer.
This is Puck Around and Pod Out, where the only question is, will they talk more about hockey than Keefer's bathroom?
Your yard better be looking sweet. You're going to have neighbors over, so you're going to have barbecues. You're going to be doing all that stuff. So you want it looking good. We've been telling you about our friends at the Big Toolbox and Highlands Garden Center. You got to get your yard work done. The Big Toolbox in Centennial and Parker can help with all of that. Powered lawn equipment. They're currently having a 30% off all battery-powered lawn equipment. That's lawnmowers, trimmers, blowers. You know what? Even a snowblower, if that's what you want to prepare for winter. 30% off. Big brand names, too, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Toro, Ariens, DeWalt, and more. It's an amazing deal. Commercial equipment included. Some exclusions do apply, like chainsaws, for example. But you got to get to Big Toolbox and Highland Center now on South Holly Street in Centennial, or the Parker location at the corner of Parker Road and Hess. Go say hi to my friend Marley. Say, what's up? We listened to the podcast. Just wanted to fix our yard. Get ready for the big barbecue.
How we feeling? You seemed like you were in one yesterday.
Oh, I'm back, man. Just a good night of sleep.
Nice.
Couple of yogs. I'm taking the week off the sauce, man. Just gotta reset.
Well, I took yesterday off the sauce, but I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, you didn't pass out on the sleep with some pizza by your lips, so.
Yeah, that's that was honestly one of my favorite things. You were so peaceful in that state.
That couch was comfy, man.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Oh. God, there's no way I can live that one down. It's a nice thumbnail there. Whose thumb is that?
Hey,
Keefer's or Jonny's?
That was Keefer's. At least you didn't wake up to the smell of the pizza, because if you had woken up to the smell of the pizza, then... Look at the arms, like,
dude.
Hang on.
It's like I'm sleeping on 9 down pillows.
Can we zoom into that thing right above the?
Oh no, that's just dirty.
You know what that is? That's
dirty.
an ab. That's a powerful ab.
You know what that is? That's oblique, Kyle. You wouldn't understand.
That's an oblique, yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
I didn't know obliques popped out by your belly button.
That's highly trained obliques. You got to be a hockey player to have those.
You know what's funny about that, Riker, is that pizza that you requested that we make, the frozen pizza, was burning the shit out of my thumb, and even the hot, sweet smell of pepperoni could not wake up that olfactory nerve.
You know what it is? Nope. It's always the person that requests the pizza is the one that's asleep 30 seconds later.
100%.
Hey, Jonny,
can you imagine
I need that pizza in the freezer.
Jonny, imagine that was Keefer in my position, passed out. Keefer would be kicking down doors to not put that on the tube.
Hey,
100%.
Jonny, full disclosure, what did I tell you?
You said, what'd you say?
I said I will not show any pictures that we deem as not good, because I wouldn't want it done to me. So
well,
I said
we couldn't do the video. So I said, take a screenshot from the video just for the littlest bit of information.
Right. So there was full mad respect to you, Riker. I didn't put any of the hard stuff on there.
I'm good with it all. The best part is I remember waking up at 2:30 going, where am I?
So Keefer went to bed.
I'm glad you woke up.
Yeah, Keefer went to bed, and I was down there with Rikes, and I was like, well, I got to go to bed. And I just go, Rikes, I'm going to bed. And you were like, have fun.
And
then you went back to sleep. I was at midnight, and you went back to sleep for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, have fun. Like Johnny's going to go upstairs to the master bedroom and jump up and down on his bed like the movie Big.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I hit the pillow, and I was about 4 seconds, but that was the culmination of a solid 30 hours of fun.
Yeah, no holds barred, man. It was so amazing. I loved it. I want to do it again tonight. Can we go tonight, Johnny?
Well, maybe not tonight, but I'm going to say we might have another one in us sometime before the season. Because golf in the mountains only gets better as fall comes around.
Oh, I'm going to have to get acclimated before we do that again.
Can we talk about Keefer's 74 and how he didn't?
What a game.
So his MO when he's anywhere near me in score is he goes inward and he doesn't talk to anybody and he tries really hard and then he just absolutely obliterates the scorecard. And he was 1 under through 9 after eagling 1.
Yes.
When he was wearing the gold medal around, so we're playing with Matthew Tkachuk.
How cool is that eagle?
It was awesome. It was awesome
today.
Yeah, our guest. And I wasn't even paying attention to the score. I just looked back on the scorecard and I was like, holy shit. Keefer's beat me by 2 on the 9th hole. And he didn't even make it known. And I know in his mind that he knew. He knew.
I did know. I was trying to, you were struggling, so I didn't want to put it, you were even.
I was 1 over. It was,
Okay,
it wasn't, I just wasn't putting well. My putter, I'm in a battle right now.
You shot 70 or whatever, 72. Here's the thing that people need to know. As good as I can shoot, 74, I owed all the money and still lost.
Riker, what hole did the most money change hands?
Okay, it was on hole 9 because I think we had an 8-hole carry. Wasn't that it?
No, it was hole.
Didn't you
14.
lose a single on the 8-hole carry, Keefer?
No, I was going to say it was like
it was
13.
on 14. Yeah, it was. I think it was 15, 16. Yeah, it was 13, I believe. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, I might have blacked out by then because I was right near blackout stage at that point. Yeah. Before we get off the first hole, Keefer, I'm never going to forget my whole life. You walking off the first hole with an eagle as you put the gold medal around your neck. That was a cool moment, man.
After marking your ball with the gold medal. When Chucky said that was such an amazing shot that you need to mark your ball with the gold medal. And then you looked at everybody and you go, I'm going to make this.
I pulled a Jimmy Chitwood. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Jimmy Chitwood goes,
and
I'll make it.
I got horned on the flip, so it was me against all you guys. I did a killer chip, tap and bird, and you just snowballed a gold medal eagle right in my face. I was mad at you for a bit.
Tripled it right in your face.
Yeah, tripled it right $15. $15.
It never left the center of the cup either.
It
you
didn't.
prick.
Well, can we rewind just a little bit? We'll talk more about the golf game when
Johnny,
Matthew
you drinking wine and electrolyte mix?
Yeah. Wait, show
That's
it
a
to
true
me.
pro.
Show me.
He's housing a soft blanc and an
It's a
electrolyte mix
sparkling
on the
rosé
side.
and it's a Elementi watermelon salt.
So good. So you do it, boys.
Oh no, I have my Elkfield Home Goods candle. I need to put one. I have one. I have it right here, and I forgot to put it behind me.
Wait, you said it got mailed to you?
Yeah, I got a big giant box.
Hey,
I didn't get it yet.
As we're talking about Elkfield Home Goods, which I'm smelling right now, this is my berries and beeswax. They're our new sponsors. Local company right here in Golden. They gave me so many of these candles. My house smells like if you went into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and just dipped yourself in perfectness.
But Keefer,
yeah.
Did you put the body butter on today?
Oh yeah. I mean, I bathe in that stuff. I mean, somebody could
some body butter.
Somebody
my body needs butter.
So Elkfield Home Goods. We met John and Ella. They're a family. You can go to elkfieldhomegoods.com and get all that stuff. Body butter, beeswax, soap, anything to make your house smell good. And my favorite part about these people is they're awesome. They're good, people. And I love the local connection to it.
Okay. When my package gets here, I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to say anything about Elkfield Home Goods until you get your package?
Well, I need to put the body butter on. I've smelt what it smells like, and I love it. but I'll let you know when my package arrives. I'm a candle guy. Did you know that, Keefer? I'm a candle guy.
That doesn't shock me. I should let everybody know that I went over to Riker's house for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
Now, I've been to your old place a bunch of times.
Oh,
This
hang on.
one, I will give no address. No, I'll just say it's downtown. I walked in and literally you walk in and it's a beautiful place, but it's just 4 stories straight up. So he took me to each level. Well, on the bottom level is what you see right now, folks. You take a hard left when you go into Riker's house.
Yeah.
The first thing is total commitment to this podcast. His podcast room is right next to his front door.
Yeah. And that's actually a Murphy bed behind me. All the jerseys are hung on.
Oh, nice.
That pulls on. That's where mom and dad sleep when they come. And they're coming next week, by the way. Shout out.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Mom, dad. Right.
I'll get dad on the podcast.
Johnny, what kind is that?
That is Colorado bourbon because I feel like it's fitting. Right next to Woody Creek, right next to Weller. Colorado bourbon. Oakfield Home Goods.
That makes me thirsty.
Electrolytes and sparkling rosé. That's what this
Johnny,
room smells like.
How about you pulled out the Elmer T. Lee finisher for us on the Tuesday night? And my belly just said, I love you. But everybody else's belly went, ooh, could have done without that.
I had heartburn for 30 hours straight after that. You know what? It had been a bit since I'd had bourbon and I wasn't prepared.
I had that glass of bourbon. I went and painted a Picasso. Like I couldn't have felt better. So delicious. It made my belly love itself. It was great.
I painted a Picasso, but that was it wasn't a good one.
I had to buy
it was the Rorschach the Rorschach
yes.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh God, that went from all heavenly and pleasant to bad.
Well, if you were here right now, you would smell this Colorado bourbon candle and you would say, well, it's heavenly. And it is heavenly.
How many people out there, pull over to a gas station prior to golfing, pick up a 12-pack of Coors Light, a full roll of Rolaids, a whatchamacallit, a Snickers, a cherry bomb, and a Twix.
Yeah, a Twix.
And then 2 lotto tickets.
Well, hey, I like the lotto ticket call. But then you tried to leave the chocolate bars in my car while we were golfing. No, you're not giving them to me. You know that I don't eat that shit.
But I will tell you that bourbon and a whatchamacallit do not mix well.
Really?
Oh.
Twix bars and bourbon, that's the number. That is heaven.
Don't you remember me on number 5 racing up to the Mr. Toilet Bowl?
Yeah, you probably just ate a blade of grass.
Hey, he asked me 4 times in the first 4 holes, where is the bathroom?
And I was 2 under. I was 2 under looking for the bathroom.
I said, it's after the 5th hole. He goes, and we get on to 5. He's like, is this the hole? He's like, I think I might die.
Well, here's option 2. If that bathroom wouldn't have been there, is I would have had each one of you take off your socks and let me borrow them.
No, you would have gone full Rolling Hills member guest.
Yes. Get him a new pair of pants. Keefer, how did you go 2 under clinching cheeks? That's impressive.
I know it might have had something to do with it. There might be a method to the madness. Give yourself diarrhea, go 2 under, and then blast off.
Just keep it right inside. Real tight. Real
tight. I love it.
Well, we're back to the diarrhea talk on the Puck Around Pod Out podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Diarrhea Around podcast. You and your friend bring $5. Domino's Pizza will be there in conjunction with Pi Kappa Alpha.
Hey, real quick. Griff's out of town. Griff, where are you right now?
I am in Snowmass Village, just a little east of Aspen.
What?
What is Griff? What's happening?
Well, my family has owned a condo up here since basically the village got built. So this has been a family tradition my whole life.
Griff is rich.
Well,
whoa. I don't own it.
Is that a 3-bedroom? Can we come up?
Yeah, Griff,
Yes.
are you listening to this? Because
Actually.
we were just in Vail and we travel as a trio.
Griff is rich.
You think if I was rich, I'd be taking time out of my hiking and pool to produce this?
Hang on.
Not
Hang
my
on.
This is a
porch.
friendship thing, Griff. Not
Hang
a money
on a
thing.
You're
second.
right.
I just learned three things in 6 seconds. Griff is rich. He is not in the bathtub. He has a pool. And number 3, Griff went on a hike with goalie gloves.
Definitely cargo pants or shorts. Did you
Oh,
have
yeah.
cargo shorts
Got
on?
to.
Yeah,
Got to.
that's
Got to.
There's no
Griff,
backpack
yes, everybody,
involved.
where else-
It's cargo.
Where else
shorts.
do you keep the sunscreen and the
Yeah.
and the chapstick and the
Well, just
and the
any
water
cargo that you're looking to haul is going in the cargo shorts.
But
Yeah,
here's what I want to
exactly.
know, Griff. Did you wear your altitude badge the whole hike, just hanging off the shorts?
I keep trying to tell you, people know who you guys are. They don't know who I am. I have to wear the badge.
they know
otherwise
who
they'll be
you
like,
are
"Who's
now."
this random guy?"
He went super casual. It's looped in his belt and hanging down one leg. There you go.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what the altitude badge is.
And now that everybody knows that you're rich,
Ooh, Griff.
we're going to have a
Griff, did you-
goalie glove sponsor.
Griff, did you pick up your Emmys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
did. Yeah,
I
you
did.
did. Let's go. I love it.
Thank you for asking.
Where'd you put them?
Well, actually, funny story. They're up here with me right now. Because I thought it might be cool for the family to see them.
Griff has a reservation at the Caribou Club tonight, and the Emmys will be on the table in the Caribou Club. Just
don't
as
need
a
a
conversation
reservation.
piece. Just
I
as,
walk in with the Emmys. This is my reservation. I'll take a table for 11.
Well, I
Hey.
have done that, but it's fine.
Do you know how the guys, when they bring the Stanley Cup in, they wear those
Yes.
white gloves? Can you see Griff with his goalie gloves walking in with his Emmy to his family?
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, home and native land. What's the difference between the Olympic one
Why are
and
you singing
Canada?
I'm
Canada?
singing the Canadian national anthem.
Why are
Hang
you
on.
singing the Canadian national
That was
anthem?
another Vasilevsky moment you just had.
Dun, dun, dun. How
Our
does the
home and
Olympic
native
theme song
land,
go?
True patriot love.
How does the Olympic?
No clue.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, home and native
Still
land.
singing "Oh Canada." Still,
You can't get off of it.
still singing "Oh Canada."
Like you're on the bogey train, bud. Can't get off.
Well,
Griff, I am
congratulations,
pumped
Griff, on
that
2
you're
things.
out of town.
Congratulations on your Emmys. Congratulations on being rich.
Mm-hmm.
And congratulations on going on a hike.
Hang on. This isn't my first hike.
It's not?
You should have
It's
seen
not.
Keefer's hike.
Can we put?
Keefer,
Can
we
I
say
send?
that you're on?
Can I send that picture to Griff, please, from the hike?
No,
Please.
not the one.
Why?
But can
That's the
can
one
we
that I don't
tell
want.
why you
Why?
struggled because of the beta blockers?
Yeah, you can tell him.
Okay.
But why can't
So
I? Why
Keefer's-
can't I show the people?
I don't want that one shown. Otherwise, it's
Why?
on like Donkey Kong. That's why we have a mute button. We have a button.
Well, let's tell the story because I've never been on a beta blocker. I don't even know what it is, but we did some research on it. Basically, it prevents your heart from getting above a certain heart rate level. So as we're at 8,000 feet, the body wants oxygen. What's it going to do? It's going to ask your heart to beat more. Keefer's on meds that don't allow it to beat more. So, my goodness, I'd never seen a guy withering so badly over what was almost a brisk walk up to 10,000
It was
feet.
basically a brisk walk.
That is
Yes.
not true.
Yeah,
And Keefer's just, we're like, boy, he needed the O2 mask that the Broncos have on the bench. That's what you needed, Keefer. You need to
Can
roll.
we talk about how he freaked out at one point and he goes, "I'm not walking up this road anymore." He goes,
That's
"I'm
it.
walking right here."
Yes.
I go, "Dude, don't go off the trail. Like have some respect." And he goes, "No, I'm taking the shortcut." So Riker and I do just the cruise around, and we get up there, and he gets to the road on like a more incline than we had done the entire day, and he's like, "That was a mistake."
Yes.
I didn't know going off-roading meant kill 'em and fuck you mountain. I mean, it was straight up, looked like House in the Prairie from the bottom, and it was straight up the side of a mountain. There's very few people in the world that could have done the hike that I did.
Here's the moral of the story.
There's
Very-
children doing the hike that we did.
Yeah.
Very few.
Yeah. My 10-year-old would have been like, Dad, let's go farther.
Yeah, one of very few children that could have done it.
But here's what we learned. Beta blockers and altitude,
no,
they don't mix, baby.
Well, and for the people out there
water.
that don't understand what a beta blocker is, I have an irregular heartbeat, so I have to be on a beta blocker to slow my heart down. So when I go to Breckenridge, which I told you guys, when I go to Breckenridge and I bring the luggage up 10 stairs, 10, I'm like gassed. So it's not like it's, here in Denver. I mean, I just got done swimming in the river doing the breaststroke for hours.
At least it's not the bareback.
You mean the bareback?
Bareback, breaststroke.
Well, Griff would tell you that you're bringing the luggage up 10 stairs, that this is coming from an Aspen person. Why are you carrying luggage?
Do you know who else carries fake luggage? Griff.
Hey, just to sum that up, Kyle Keefe feels all you debit card users out there, he sends you the love. And now all you beta blocker folks out there, you got Kyle Keefe on your team too. Altitude is tough until you get acclimated. Don't go for a hike on day one.
Hey, how about this? The person who's worked for altitude the longest is on a beta blocker. No? Altitude?
Yeah, no, I get the attempt.
Dude, that's funny.
You're year 30. We get it. We know. It's the 3 decades.
Johnny, we should do a beta blocker next time and see if we can outpace Keefer on his beta blocker.
Oh my God.
Tiger Woods.
Why would
Ricky
I ever
Fowler.
take a beta blocker?
Just to whoop up on Keefer's beta blocker walk.
Professional golfers take beta blockers. I'm telling you. Keeps their heart rate down at like the highest peak. Look it up. Look up professional golfers, beta blockers.
Okay. Looking at it.
Okay.
Enough of beta blockers. I hope I don't have to take one ever.
Do we need to go into what Chucky said about you, Keefer?
We should wait till he gets on, maybe.
Okay. All right.
So good.
Yeah.
Or we could do it now and visit it twice.
I feel like maybe we revisit it when Chucky comes on, but
I agree.
I'm shocked that Keefer eagled the first hole after that, because I feel like he was fighting for his life at that point.
It's one of the more legendary calls of all time.
Yeah.
And the other thing is I told Riker, we have to have something to drink before we get on the first tee box. Now, do as I say, not as I say.
Well,
or don't do as I say, do as I don't say.
The beta blockers and altitude don't go well together. The margaritas at lunch and the high noons throughout the round apparently do not go well together.
That was 2 marks.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell that story.
Riker was my fucking partner the last 3 holes, and it was a one-man show.
But I was dialed in through 15.
You were dialed in through 15.
And then it was a cold top special. I just
as soon as you missed that putt on 16 on the for par on the individual battle, that was it. You were out.
I was mad.
You were done.
Oh, 16. He turned into Napoleon Dynamite on 16T.
Yeah.
He hit it straight into the mush.
That was 17.
Cold top.
That was 17.
It went 12 feet.
That was 17. 16 was the putter throw.
Oh, that's
right. I forgot I threw my putter.
He missed the birdie putt.
Yep.
And launched his putt. He missed the birdie putt. You ran about 6 feet by, and you launched your putter. It was a putter.
I also remember somebody else missed that putt.
Mine was for birdie, though, not for par.
Mine was 3 net, 2 maybe.
That's okay. And then I missed a putt on the next hole from 3 feet for birdie.
Yeah. But the
we
biggest
will
lip
save-
out of the day was
we
Keefer
will save
on
that
18.
conversation for Mr. Tkachuk and
Yeah.
get his opinion of what happened to Mr. Rycroft on the last 3 holes.
I've got a question for Chucky after the big 5, and it's just it'll be brief, but I feel like it's going to give people a very good indicator of, not really an outsider, but somebody that he's a fan of the show. He does say that when he's done with a game in Florida and he gets home, we're 2 hours behind, and he looks on the slate of games, and if he sees the Avs are playing, he's tuning in to our broadcast.
Yes.
Because he thinks we are awesome.
It's a great
Did he say
compliment.
awesome, or did he say there's nothing else to watch?
I think it's about 50-50.
Okay.
And by the way, Matthew Tkachuk is as advertised, which is no surprise. He is one impressive, awesome, great human.
Yes.
That's a great dude.
Let's be honest. Some of you probably only own one towel, or you've got a bunch of energy drink cans rolling around in your truck, or better, you've got a hockey bag. We all know what that smells like. Something could be living in there for all I know. That's why we have Elkfield Home Goods. Handcrafted in Colorado, they make clean burning candles, body butter, my favorite, Riker loves it, soaps, home goods that can rescue almost any room. Will it save you from your beer league gear? Probably not. Will it make your house smell good enough that your wife stops asking, what died in here? Absolutely. So visit elkfieldhomegoods.com and use promo code PUCK for 20% off for our podcast listeners only. Elkfield Home Goods, because your hockey bag shouldn't be the strongest smell in your house.
There he is. Well, we were talking about him, and he's here.
Yeah.
Buddy,
Chucky, we miss you. I promised Chucky I'd bring up Miss Lippy and Drunk Donkey. What is Miss Lippy, Chucky?
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't like Miss Lippy because I was on Miss Lippy's team on 18. Basically, what happened was me and Keefer were teammates. We were at the back of the green. I putted first to give him a line. Terrible putt. He putted second, a little bit better, but still not great. But we still had, I don't know, 6-8 feet. I can't even remember the exact. And I missed mine, just not even close. I actually might have had a Miss Lippy too.
You did have a Miss Lippy.
But
you did.
Keefer's was like in the hole. It was like 3/4 of the way down and just Miss Lippy, quick 360. I would like to say it was for everything. It wasn't for everything, but it would have been nice to see it go in. But it's an excuse now to bring it up every time I see you guys.
It's the name of our group chat now, Miss Lippy.
Yeah, Miss Lippy. The picture's so good too.
And what about the Drunk Donkey that happened on 16? Can you explain to everybody what happened to Riker?
I remember there was a putter throw, but I don't remember what hole that was.
We just brought up the putter throw. That was 16.
Okay,
I
that was
forgot
16?
I did that.
Okay, so I think that's when the wheels started coming off. The putter went, and then I don't exactly know. The putt was definitely aggressive and had no chance. So the putter got thrown right into the cart or by the cart, and then 17 and 18 he just was in pocket.
His pocket. Yeah.
But it was, I mean, he was awesome all day. You all three were awesome all day. That was a great brand of golf. A lot of birdies, way too many.
A lot of birdies.
I am not used to that amount of birdies, but that was fun to watch.
And it was a good way to kick it off. Huh?
Very good. Keefer, I know you want to talk about it a little bit.
I kind of blacked it out.
Well,
you can talk about it.
Here's what I'll say, Chucky. I go, Keefer, I'm shocked you eagled the first hole because of the old guy with white hair comment. I thought for sure he wouldn't even be able to grip a club for the first 6 holes.
Yep.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was 2 great shots, and then that was kind of a long putt. So that was not a short putt, like a slide or two. But
so let me explain what happened.
Yeah,
I hit
you
it
gotta
on the
tell
green.
them what happened on the green.
There's Riker ends up getting a birdie. Everybody's pretty close. Everybody's got birdie putts, but I have an eagle putt, and I'm like looking at this thing, and it's me, Chucky, and Lyles against Riker, and I'm like, all right, I got to look at this. I kind of have it read. I'm going to pick up my ball mark, and he goes, don't touch that. He sets down the fucking gold medal. Says, use this as your ball mark. And I can feel the sweat of my balls just starting to. I'm like,
because I've also never set that down.
Oh.
I think I'm like 8 for 8 on setting them down and making it. Maybe not quite after Lake Tahoe, but it's pretty close to batting 1,000.
Oh, it's hot, buddy. It's hot. And so the pressure, like I can feel that, like I want to touch it, but I don't want to touch it yet. So I'm like, you can touch it if you make the putt. So it rolls down.
You did say you were going to make it. You said, I'm going to make this now.
Yep. I mean, it was like, it was a moment. Like, it's a moment I will never forget in my life. And when it was done, Chucky said, you deserve it. Wear this off the green. And I put that thing around. By the way, the gold medal, for those of you who've never had one, weighs about 60 pounds. It's like putting a bowling ball around your fucking neck. Like, it's so heavy. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. No, I remember telling you right before your putt, I go, you're carrying it off the green if you make it. You made it, and I said, I'll see you on hole 2 with it. I don't want to see it before then. You could have gone anywhere with it.
Yes.
The old white-haired dude came through. Way to go,
Came
Keefer.
through.
All right,
It was clutch.
let's get into it because we only have him here for 26 minutes. Here we go. The big toolbox, big 5. Now, Chucky, I'm just letting you know that these are not normal questions, but they are meant to be answered just to get the blood pumping and get you ready for hopefully Saturday, your day off tomorrow.
Yes.
You have a day off tomorrow?
You still have a day off tomorrow at around, be done around 8:30 a.m. That's when my day off starts.
Question number 1, big toolbox. Your dream foursome. This is not a trick question.
I would say probably
Chucky. Chucky.
yeah, you guys were elite, but I feel like a dream foursome, like it's not meant to happen. Like, so I would say I'm gonna go. I have to go 5-some because I can't do this to my grandpas, but I'm going my brother, my dad, and each of my grandpas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both my grandpas are still kicking. Not golfers anymore. Couple of health stuff with them, but one of my mom's dad lives in Winnipeg, big Crown Royal guy, so I can picture him just in the cart getting nuked. My dad's dad's from Boston, Charlestown.
Sick.
Just could delete him back in the day, and just a man of very few words, but when he says something, you're listening. And then my dad and my bro. That would be as good as it gets.
That's
awesome.
the best. That's the best I think I've ever heard. Now I feel like a total dick for not including my family in any of my dreams.
Right.
All right. Question number 2. I read you went to junior high with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics. So this is a basketball question for you. Who on the Florida Panthers is the worst basketball player?
Oh, you got to pick a European or one of the Russians. Wow. I think Forsland could find a way. He's an athlete. I think he'd be okay in anything he does. Lusty's really good at darts. So he's got that hand-eye. We played darts pretty much every morning at the practice rink. He'd be good.
Nice.
Lundy would Mikola really tall, but I don't think he'd be very good. I'm gonna say Meeksy, even though he should be the best because of his height. I'm gonna say him. I don't think he'd be very I don't know. Unless he'd kind of look like Wemby out there, but I don't think he'd be very good.
Hey, that guy, like I didn't play against him, but I said when I watched him, I'm like, this guy looks like he hurts people in practice. Like just how big he is. Like I'm like, dude, I cannot believe how big he is. He just looks like he's gonna hurt somebody at any given moment.
Yeah, I mean his shot could be a little bit wild in practice for sure, but he's one thing with him that people don't understand is how fast he is for his size too. Like he's tall, he's lanky, he's long. I mean, when him and Jonesy play together, they're like, I saw something where they could hold hands and be touching the boards. Basically, that's how long they are. Like those are two guys. And I will say Mikla is by far the hardest guy to go up against in practice because he treats it exactly how he does in a game. He's physical, the cross checks. Love going up against him, hate him for about 2 seconds during the drill, but it's making me better. So you got to do it.
I love it.
Question number 3. This is the hardest question. I'm just warning you. I'm going to give you 3 options. You have to complete one, or Riker's bald spot will crawl to his forehead and he will die. Okay? A, act out the King of the World scene from Titanic. B, call Brady right now and sing happy birthday to him without telling him why you're doing it. Or C, give this podcast the most glowing kick-ass endorsement for 20 seconds.
Well, I would definitely act out in Titanic. I would love that, first of all, but I will give you guys an endorsement. I don't know. I've known Jonny for a few years now, and just meeting you guys the other day. I think the best endorsement I can give you is what I told you guys on the course. And that is when I'm watching games at home, after my game, when I come home, you always watch a game to the intermission. You guys are on it, 9 or 10 o'clock when I'm on at 6 or 7, whatever the time change is, especially on weekends. This is gonna go a little longer than 20 seconds. I'm sorry, but
That's all right.
I'll be watching games, and the Vegas Kings game, goes to intermission. I'll change the channel. Colorado games that you guys are doing, that goes to intermission. Babe, I'm going to keep this one on for a little bit longer. So that's as good of an endorsement as I can give you guys right there.
We are clipping that and sending it to our bosses.
Yeah.
Especially, ask for raises too. Jeez.
Chucky,
no,
we'll hunt
especially
for
since,
compliments all day. We love it. Thank you.
especially since getting to know Johnny. And then I forget which clip that me and Johnny were talking about the other day, that one where you guys were crying, laughing, and couldn't even talk during
Penis
it.
McNabb.
I think that might have been it. I laughed my ass off too. So
Keefer thought he was
funny.
getting fired for like a week after that.
I can only imagine his anxiety after I saw some of the anxiety on the chorus.
Buddy, I had pee in my shoes, not just down my leg. It made it into my moon boots. All right. Number 4, craziest, most memorable sort of moment partying at either one of your Stanley Cups. Like, what's something that you remember like, holy shit, that was fun? Either Stanley Cup.
Either Stanley Cup, probably,
or Olympics. I guess.
Yeah, wow, that's two different things though. I'll go Stanley Cup first.
Yeah.
Turning the corner, the way the parade worked was you guys might not understand it just not being in Florida, but you can get to the beach area 2 ways, and we went kind of the northern way. And we're coming down Sunrise, and it is pouring out, like lightning just everywhere, pouring, dark clouds. I'm just like, all right, this is going to be, the quickest parade ever. Let's just pound some drinks, and then good news is this will be over quickly, so we'll be inside drinking more. So that's the good news. I turned the corner on Sunrise on the A1A, and you just see like everything open up. And I'll just never forget like what my eyes saw in that moment and being like, you have got to be kidding me. Everybody is here. So that was definitely one from the first cup. I guess they're all kind of from the first cup because I did pretty much the exact same things for both years. And another one was going to the Anheuser Brewery in St. Louis with the cup, going down into like the basement. They have like the fresh pumps or the fresh jugs or whatever you want to call it. And I had a beer out of it into the cup like 17 seconds or something ridiculous after it was made. And I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if I didn't have the Stanley Cup, I definitely wouldn't have this opportunity. And two, like a St. Louis kid, like drinking Budweiser, taking a picture next to a Clydesdale with the freshest beer in the world right now. Like you just can't make that up. And I just remember being like, wow, and that was right before my cup party, which was really, 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 really cool. And then the Olympics, it was kind of everything, but when we landed, the fire station in Miami had multiple trucks on the runway when we were going to our gate and gave us like the arch with the water hoses. That was really cool. And then all of a sudden you blink and you're performing Dream On courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue at 11. Like, how do you beat that? And then you blink again and like you're in the Oval Office, like just hanging out, like it's normal. So I'd say probably the whole Oval Office and White House experience is just, it's one of the most undescribable, amazing things ever. And that was really cool. That was actually able to go in January and then a month later. So that was pretty surreal for me.
That is two Stanley Cups, gold medal. It's not a big deal.
Hold on. Yeah.
All right. Last question for me. Go to slam dunk, standing ovation, guarantee karaoke song by Matthew Tkachuk is?
Wow. This year it's definitely changed. Our performance, mine, my brothers, and Boldy's performance of Dream On and in Lake Tahoe at the American Century Championship was heard around the world, it sounded like. So I would say maybe ride out that song for a little bit longer. I've always liked Sweet Caroline too. Just kind of a
It's
traditional.
classic.
I don't know, all like the classic wedding songs. I've been to so many the last few years that those are now just the easy karaoke go-to ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a good hockey question, boys. So your Hall of Fame father, we'll say Keith Tkachuk. He'd punch me in the face if I said that in front of him. But for our listeners that don't know, goes by Big Walt and Big Walt only. What's the best advice he ever gave you?
He always said when I was like 5 years old and still like when I was getting drafted in London, it was, and even my first few years in the NHL, it was like, Matthew, block out all the noise, all the BS. Worry about competing and being a good teammate. And if you do those two things like as great as you possibly can, your career is going to speak for itself, and you're going to go along to wherever and whatever you want. I know it's really simple and stupid, but like
that's the best part.
But yeah,
it's like,
it's not stupid at all. But
yeah,
it's
but it's
simple
like,
and yeah,
like it's just like to the point. It's like, I mean, you think about all the guys who like I remember my favorite teammates. I also remember guys that maybe weren't the best teammates, and like you never want to be known as that. I could name some of the most competitive guys. They might not be the most skilled, but they're the most competitive, and they might have some of the best careers going. So I think that advice, that's what I'm going to tell my kids. And whenever youth hockey players ask me, I literally just copy my dad and tell them that. I think it's so important and so simple and just straight to the point. And I think it also makes you like evaluate if you actually are competing or if you are being a good teammate too. It's like, wow, like when you're telling me that, and I'm calling you up after a game, like, gosh, like what do I got to do? Just compete, be a good teammate. That's it.
Right.
And it makes me like, all right.
It's like
not
a
that hard,
self-assessment check.
but it's exactly.
Yeah. I love it, man. Simple. And we got 9 and 10-year-old kids. We got a whole youth section listens to this podcast. That's something you can grip onto as a young tyke. That's awesome.
Which is why we drop so many F-bombs.
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah,
this sweaty
exactly.
balls
A lot of
comment.
beeps.
Well, I do have one advice for all the kids listening. I will say, like, being a good teammate is probably like being competitive, obviously, is very, very like the second most important thing. Being a good teammate is number one most important thing, because if you're not a good teammate, you're probably not a good friend. You're probably not a good neighbor or a good husband, or like
it's a skill.
Just be a good person. Like I don't get like it's way harder to be an asshole. So be a good teammate. Be somebody who wants to get the boys together, the team together, team camaraderie. I mean, I think about it all the time, especially at this point in the summer. It's like, wow, like what I would do for one more road dinner with the boys right now, or one more whatever. Like, I know it's a few months away, but like, did we do enough of it? Did we? So, you just always want to be. And you told the story about Jonny, about Dan Heino, or no, Riker. You told, or somebody told. I don't know. I can't remember. But how he was the guy who brought together like everybody on the team. So, no, I think that's very, very important. And I think that's another skill too, Riker, that I learned from my dad too, is how to be in the locker room with like teammates and trainers and everything. I think that's very, very important.
Keefer, did you listen to all that? Because sometimes you're a prick. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
He's more a diva than anything, but that's okay. That's why we love him. It's funny you brought up Danny Heino. So I actually had lunch with Danny today here in Denver. And we were talking, as I said, we had you on the podcast, and he is like, man, he's like, I remember when Walt used to bring him and Brady onto the ice at the end of practice, they would beat the shit out of each other.
Just toe to toe.
He's like, they were like 5 and 6 years old or whatever when he was, when he was playing in St. Louis. But I kind of wanted to just touch on, and we we're not going to talk too much hockey, but what makes St. Louis youth hockey so good? When you look at you and Brady and the Stasnys and Clayton Keller, what, like, I grew up in Indiana. It's not, exactly. Indiana doesn't have the youth hockey, but St. Louis does. And I would say, like, everybody wants to talk about Minnesota, Massachusetts, even Chicago to a degree. What makes St. Louis, like, I would put St. Louis youth hockey right up there with a Chicago. What makes it so good having grown up there?
I mean, I would say the answer is pretty simple. Like when I was coming up, we had one AAA team, and each AAA team had a Blues alumni basically coaching. So I think obviously coaching at that age is so important. And each team had an assistant coach that played however many years. I know, like it started off like Basil McRae was there like at the start. Al McInnes was there. My dad was there for a couple teams. Jeff Brown was there a couple teams. Then like after we left, it was like Andy McDonald, Barrett Jackman. I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but just so important. Like youth hockey is wild and sometimes can be just like a blessing and a curse for some of these. I mean, everybody's like the next Connor McDavid on some of these teams. And like you have to have coaching, you have to have discipline. I wouldn't say like my dad and Jordan, who like ran it like an NHL team, like no chance. But like we were doing stuff that was way ahead of its time, like working on skills and like no systems and like give and goes, like not one-on-one skill. Like, so it was really important having that. And I know they've got like maybe one or two teams now, but when I was playing, there was one team. And it was, you wanted to play on that team. If you weren't, that was not a good thing. So, but definitely I'm giving all the credit to the alumni that sticks around, and the Blues alumni are unreal.
They're unbelievable.
They're around town. They're active in everything. It seems like, and I mean, there's a reason why a lot of guys play there and end up staying there. So it's great.
And Jonny, that's what we're trying to build here, right? In Colorado. We always talk about other alumni that are around the nation, and I mean, St. Louis is always there. Chucky, this is my final question for you, because your podcast is super, super successful, Wingman, that you do with your brother. So everybody out there that's not following it, it's an awesome hockey podcast. But what is your favorite part of it? Like what gets you jamming? What do you love about it when you turn off the computer and you're like, that was a great show? Why?
Well, at first I was really excited because like my brother and I, we would FaceTime every other day, it seems like, during the NHL year. So it was like, this is basically like one of our FaceTimes. So like I was just excited for another chance to just get to shoot the shit with him. Yeah. Now I'm playing with him. Now I might have to stop it. I might be talking to him too much. or one of us has on a guest, the other one leaves. I don't know. We got to figure that out. But no, I just think, we have so much fun. We go off the rails nonstop. Like our Wave, the people we work with at Wave are unbelievable. And they put together the amazing, sheets before, like the prep sheets and everything. And I can't tell you the last time I've like looked at it during. I'd probably hope they don't look at this, but like look at it before to go over like the rundown.
Don't worry, nobody's seeing this podcast.
No, like I'll look over the rundown, and then like me and Brady could talk about freaking ice cream here in Avon for like 30 minutes. It just it goes crazy. We just have unlimited laughs, and it's like you guys, like the camaraderie, and you just feel like you're just constantly chatting, you're constantly texting him like, hey, did you see that? Like, should we talk about that? Like and it's not really hockey related either. So we have so much fun. We love getting on some of our friends that are players, ex-players that are not even in hockey. Like we love it. And a lot of our friends and people love it too, because they see us interact and they love that.
Isn't that the key to everything, though? Like you were just talking about your dad giving you advice, and we just went golfing, and you do a podcast, or you're on TV, or you're playing hockey, professional hockey. If you're not having fun, what the fuck are you doing? Like you gotta find a way.
Yeah, no, and I've got a pretty good motor on me too. Like I can go from one thing to the next, and always try to have a smile on my face. I mean, if I've got a bad day, you'll know. I'll wear it. But I try not to have many of those during the year. That's normally like only those bad days come when I think I'm getting a day off the next day and still got to come to the rink. That's when I get the frown on maybe a little bit.
Hey, the old Phil Kessel saying, sometimes you just need a day off from your day off.
I'm going to start using that one. That's classic.
And you got to do your voice like that. Oh, yeah, old Phil.
That's classic.
Okay, Chucky, last question for me. How is Jonny as a broker? Did he do the hard work? Did he dig in tight? Did he do you right on the sale? Don't sugarcoat it, baby. I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he
you
did.
asshole.
He did. I remember I remember when we came. It was 3 summers ago. I remember it was 2023. Just give a little background story. I was coming out to Colorado to look at some properties for people that aren't understanding what Riker was saying, and got in touch with Jonny through some mutual friends, and obviously knowing Jonny and the name, playing against him, play with my dad. It was just automatic. So I'm like, Jonny, help a brother out. Come show me and my wife a few spots. It wasn't my wife at the time, but show me and my wife a few spots here. So we went around, went over a bunch of different places, and we came to this one here in Avon, and just like right from the start was like no brainer, even though it was going to take a little bit to get ready. But I remember Jonny, the next year we played here and we had 2 or 3 days off in Colorado. Ooh. And we came out to Vail and, rookie dinner, rookie party, just had a blast. And I remember it was the morning after. I'm like, fuck, like pretty hung, but Jonny, can you come pick me up? I want to go check out the place. It's almost ready. He brings me by. He puts the hard hat on. He's got the vest on.
Jonny.
Like he I think he gave me a hard hat. Like it was a no nonsense little tour there. But he did a great job. My family and I love it here in Colorado, here for a few weeks in the summer. We already extended, I told you guys, I think the other day, we extended our trip by a few days. So heading back in like 2 weeks now. But it's been great. And then back in St. Louis for like a week and then off to Florida. It's crazy. The season's almost just over 60 days away. So it's wild, but
Jonny,
definitely taking advantage of my time here.
You went up in my, like, when you throw a hard hat on the client.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was non-negotiable.
It was like he pulled it out of his jacket pocket too. He's like, "Here, this one's yours." I'm like, "Where the hell did you find that?"
Yeah, I did go in. We went in to see Chucky, and I did walk into the lobby, and I saw that desk that I sat at for 3 years, and I was like, I do like doing TV. It's pretty awesome. A little different.
I will say though, like I will take a second to gas up this area. Like every town in this area is unreal. Yeah. And it feels like a homey vibe. I'm loving it. You obviously were nice enough to take me out for golf the other day. Like seeing some of the course around here is sick. Yeah. Just all the stuff we've been to. My gym out here that Andy O'Brien set me up with is just top notch. And I'm loving it. I don't know. I think I might have to send you in my, you might have to call me in after this. We'll go over my top 5 towns in the mountain area because I've got some.
Is Minturn on there?
Minturn's right up there.
Yeah.
I'm not
Griff,
considering
our producer, he's muted right now. He's going to unmute because he can't help himself. He's in Aspen right now, so he looks down on everybody else's towns.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's
Well, I heard
Vail Valley is pretty friggin' sweet.
Yeah, it is, and I won't consider Avon on it because it's my summer home now here, so I can't consider them on the list, even though it'd be right up there. Yeah. But I would say right now, the 2 that are sticking out most, and I haven't been to Vail for anything yet, so bear with me on that. I'm going Minturn 2,
okay,
and Edwards 1.
Yeah,
right now.
That's good.
The downtown area of Edwards has been, and I've only been up to did another hike up to Beaver Creek today. That's creeping up, but the town of Minturn, that's an all world destination there. That is a cool place.
It's I can picture like the old West, there's something crazy, natural and funky and kind of.
It's an old school mining town. That's what it is. Old school mountain mining town is what Minturn feels like. We had tacos in Minturn the other day, and Keefer was just raving about it.
The best. Well, wish me luck tomorrow. I've got one more workout in the morning, and then set a Sunday off. So I've got friends in here from St. Louis that are staying in Lion's Head. So we were talking about
saloon.
Where do we go? We're going to the saloon.
We're going to the saloon.
We're gonna let it rip, and then see where it goes from there.
All right, Chucky. Thank you for joining us. I got one last question for you. I'm going to put you on the hot seat. one word to describe the three of us, our golf games. So individually, just the, or just and just the person in general. You could go either way, golf game or the person.
Okay.
One word.
We'll just go golf game just to keep
perfect.
it like that's
Yeah.
I could say legends for all you guys personality wise. So that's too easy. Funny, I could that one's easy.
Sending the whole podcast to our bosses.
Golf game. I'm going with Johnny. I'll go you first. Like just steady Eddie. That's my phrase for you. Steady Eddie. I'm gonna go Riker. Wow, you could go Eddie. Like, am I gonna go 17 and 18, or am I gonna go? I'm gonna go darts because you were throwing darts in there that
What a
day.
compliment.
Like, that whole 10 par 3.
That was a dart.
That was like
a dart.
that was
That was a
trending.
bird dog.
Yeah.
And Keefer, I'm going gold medal eagle. That's
Yes. What a
That's-
finish.
that's all I can think about. I can't get it into one word. Just
what a finish.
put the line in between the gold, the medal, and the
Oh
eagle.
man, I gave him the sword and he didn't do it to anybody. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Also, like, can I throw in like 20,000 high noons? Could that be a phrase for both of you too?
Don't forget double tequilas to start.
Oh my God.
Oh, trust me, buddy. Riker was high, and he didn't wake up till noon the next day. So the high noons hit him like a truck.
Good times, boys.
I love it. Well, I appreciate you guys
Chuck,
having me on.
You're the best, man.
Time to do the Elkfield Home Goods. Tell me something good. Big shout out to our
Tell me
friends
something
John
good.
and Ella. Yes. So it can be about anything. Hockey, your life, anything. We're just happy to have a locally owned company here with us at Elkfield Home Goods. Riker, tell me something good.
Well, 600th Yoga Sculpt, guys. That's what I got to say. Keeping it lean, shredded barrel sprinkler. Here you go.
It's 200.
I'm gonna stay on the 600 number and say that I won $600 off Kyle Keefe in golf the other day.
Yes. Nice 74, though, Keefer.
Oh, it was a beautiful 74, and you were piss pumping that new driver.
Yeah.
I will say, impressive, sir. Impressive.
Broke as a joke. Thanks for the compliment.
Go. Your turn.
Mine is this is our 37th show. This is our 37th podcast.
No
I just
way.
I want to tell you and all of our listeners who we've had on this show. Cody McLeod, Rick Barry, Ryan Miller, Scott Wedgwood, Gabe Landeskog, Brock Nelson, Parker Kelly, Sam Malinsky, Jared Bednar, John Roblowski, Naz Kadri, Logan O'Connor, Rob Blake, David Carl, William H. Macy, Tyson Berry, Shane O'Brien, Colby Armstrong, Mark Mosier, Dan Heinout, Joe Sakic, Peter Forsberg, and today Matthew Tkachuk.
You missed one.
That last three, I'm sorry, but Joe Sakic, Peter Forsberg, Matthew Tkachuk, stop.
What about Travis Rycroft?
He's like a friend of the show.
Friend of the show. I love it.
He's a friend of the show. Great hairline, friend of the show.
Yeah. Great everything.
Pretty good podcast so far, boys. Keep it rolling.
Hey, and to stay on 600, we're about 600 behind Chiclet, so we better pick up the pace.
It is
Uh-oh.
crazy.
Here
But
comes
37.
the warden.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Dana!
No.
Ah. Uh-oh. Did she just check your credit card statement?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to come say hi to everybody or no?
Is dinner canceled?
Dana!
Yes, we're live and we're locking it up. Come say hi.
Dana, what kind of awards can you guys hey, Dana! Yeah! I saw you at the mall earlier. What kind of rewards can you get right now from all the shit that Keefer has bought with his new credit card?
I don't think he's used it very much.
I used
Well,
it once and got yelled at.
You definitely used it.
Did he use
Keefer,
it?
did you?
recently?
He bought a new driver.
Oh.
What about dinner,
Oh, yeah,
Keefer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got all sorts of rewards.
Okay.
Racking them up.
All right. Well, what are you guys what are you gonna get? Are you gonna get a number 2 pencil?
Yeah.
Or like a
Keefer, what'd you use to pay for dinner 2 nights ago? Credit card?
No,
I think it
that was my debit
It was
card.
debit. I would have known if it was a
Straight-
credit card. That was straight debit.
Yeah.
We
I
should
would
have
have known.
forced the credit card
I would have
out.
seen that shiny ass credit card from across the bar.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! Look at him just going.
Yeah. Look at he's got his dress shirt on. He's ready. Oh, don't unzip.
Oh,
Stop it.
No.
What's up, ladies?
Oh,
Oh,
I'd rather you talk about body butter on
Yes.
yourself than unzip.
All right, good show. Good show. Thanks to
boys.
our big sponsors. We got the Big
Yes.
Toolbox. We got Elkfield Home Goods. We got Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah.
Awesome show. See you later, boys.